Hi everyone, my name is Miss L and I'm here to give you some help with your learning, with things that you might be doing at school but doing them from home. And over the next few lessons, I want to give you some extra skills that are going to make you feel good, feel confident, help you smile and help you still learn even if you're not with your favourite teacher back at school. I'm going to do some short thinking sessions with you, which are going to help you with your reading, your writing, and we're going to get a little bit creative. So it's going to help you in lots of other ways. For today's session, you need a scrap piece of paper or a post-it note. Make sure before this lesson starts that you ask mum, dad, or whoever's looking after you at home to borrow one of these things. Or, if you're lucky, some plain paper would be fantastic. You also need a pencil or a pen to help you too. If you're lucky and you have an exercise book at home or a notebook, this will also be good. So, pause the video now so that you can go and get these things, and let's get ready for a great thinking session. Are you ready? Great. As I said, I am Miss L and I want to give you the best help and lots of fun whilst we're learning. So this session is for anyone that is aged 4 and up. And if you're thinking, oh, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy, I could do this on a headstand and dancing and singing lots of songs, then maybe you need to challenge yourself and try one of my other videos. So, I said I'm Miss L and I'm this pink-haired teacher over here. I've also got a friend. My friend is a cat, or should I say a kitten, and his name is Raisin. He looks quite big here, doesn't he? Almost as big as me. But in real life, he's teeny tiny, although he loves to learn too. And Raisin, the cat, is going to help me help you over the next few lessons. Raisin is spelt R-A-I-S-I-N. R-A-I-S-I-N. Okay? Now, you might have learnt slightly differently at school, but if you're able to, can you copy and write out Raisin's name? So, my A's a bit wobbly. I-S-I, dot on there, N. Can you do it? Is it going to be better than mine? I bet it looks great. If you're still not sure how to write that, or you're not sure how you could do it, you can probably hear him squeaking away over there, then what you could do instead is try and write cat, or Raisin is a kitten, and a kitten spelt with a K, a K, I, T, 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 E, N. Have a go. I bet your handwriting's better than mine. Now, we're going to do a task today which is all about your winter break. It's still really cold outside, and I think it was only a little while ago that we had just finished school and we were preparing for Christmas, Hanukkah, celebrating with family, or perhaps having lots of fun at home with mum, dad, or whoever is there looking after you. As you can hear, Raisin's having lots of fun right now. In fact, this little kitty cat is remembering all of the great things that happened to him and the little toy that he got for Christmas he's playing with right now. Now, I was lucky on my winter break to spend it with Raisin and my mum. My mum and me got to play with Raisin the kitten and have lots of fun. I got to play lots of things with Raisin and we had a really great winter break. with lots of walks, lots of games with the kitten, and we also watched some TV and enjoyed lots of food. Now, I've got a task for you. I want you to think about, what food did you eat over the last few weeks? What did you love eating? What was food that made you go, nice and yummy? And what was food that you thought, yes, this is my favourite? Was there any TV that you watched, cartoons or quizzes or films that made you feel all happy inside? And how did you feel? Were there times when you were happier than others? Were there times where you were tired? Were there times where you were excited or energetic? I would love to know. So let's think about how I might answer these questions. And then what I want you to do is to pause the video after that and answer it yourself. I'd love to know what food you've been eating, what TV or books you've been reading, and what feelings you've had over the last few weeks with your winter break. So let's look at my answers. I love baked beans. A lot of people don't like baked beans, but do you know what? I think they're nice and filling. And if it's a cold winter's day, I like to enjoy baked beans. You grab your tin, you open them up, you whack them into a pan or the microwave, and you enjoy. One of my friends likes eating them cold, but in the winter it's too cold for me. Now what I've done is I found a picture, because I'm rubbish at drawing, I bet you're really good. And that is my perfect baked bean bowl. And then I've spelt out what I've enjoyed eating. Let's try that with TV. Over my winter break, I enjoyed the Snowman cartoon. In fact, Raisin loved it. Raisin thought, this is an awesome cartoon, and I love that the snowman can actually fly through the air. What I've done here is found an image of the snowman and then written it out here. If you're feeling confident, spell it out. So we've got an S, an N, an O, a W. That's snow. We can see he's built of white stuff. That's snow. And then man, M-A-N. Brilliant. Now, whilst I was eating my baked beans and watching the snowman with Raisin, I was feeling happy. I was smiling from ear to ear. You know, when your cheeks are so high, they're touching your eyes almost, and your ears feel like they're stretched because you're smiling so much. That's how I was feeling. See, look, that smile never stops. How are you feeling? So, I've just answered these 3 questions. Baked beans, the snowman, and happy. Use your piece of paper now and write or draw what food you've enjoyed, what TV you thought was great, or what books you've enjoyed, and then your feelings. Have a go. Now you might want to pause right now and have a go at that last task we've set. Drawing 3 things that sum up your winter break, that explain your winter break, the time when you finish school before now. Once you've done that, I want you to think through some extra questions. What else happened over the winter break? Who did you see? Who did you speak to? What did you watch? What music did you enjoy? Did you do a really cool dance? Did you help someone bake? Did you read something fascinating or fun? Did you laugh? What happened? How did you feel? Were you happy like I was? Or were you hungry? Excited? Sleepy? What were you feeling? Where were you? Were you at Mum's house? Or Dad's house? Or my house? Where were you? And what was it like? Was it cold or hot? Because the heating's on and the fire's on and you've got all those layers and you've got your gloves and your socks and your slippers and your scarf and it's a bit warm. And why did you enjoy the winter break? What happened that made you go, yes, this was good? Now you could do the choice of the food, TV and book and feelings. Or you could make a picture that answers all of that. If you're sitting there and you love to write, I would love you to start explaining what happened over your winter break. But if you prefer to draw, I would love you to start to think about your winter break. You've already answered what food, TV and feelings you've got. So with a new piece of paper, I would like you to draw me the perfect winter break scene. Have you got snowmen there? Are there presents there? Are there candles and a menorah? Is there books? Did you see a penguin? Did you watch a film with a cartoon character in it? Did you see people laughing and smiling? I would like you to fill your piece of paper with as many things that happened in your winter break. You could even draw Raisin. I bet you're better at drawing than I am. Now, if I was to do this and I was to draw my perfect winter break, then I would draw the pond in the bottom of my garden. I bet you're better at drawing ponds than I am. But to make sure we know it's a pond, I'm going to also draw some other animals. What happens in a pond? Well, it often has a duck. Can you draw a duck better than me? I bet you can. See? Nice little duck. Sort of. Did you get any presents over your Christmas break? What was inside those presents? Did you decorate a tree? Perhaps you were celebrating Hanukkah and you had a menorah. You might have had some candles in a candle holder and lit some candles each day. Did you have a really tasty meal of spaghetti and meatballs? I bet yours looks better than mine. Did you see blue skies with clouds or birds? Did you get a teddy bear? What happened over your winter break that made you smile or that you wished happened and you hope will happen next year? Now, as you can see, Miss L, me over here, isn't very good at drawing. What I am good at is making sure I try my very best. And if you're like me, I would love you to have a go. Whatever you do can only get even better the more we practice and have a go. So grab that piece of paper now, grab a pencil or a pen, and you can start off by drawing the food or the TV and books that you read, or the feelings that you had, like happy or tired. And then you can add even more to it. Maybe something that happened. Maybe friends or family members that were there. Maybe things that you saw. But I would love you to draw your winter break. Now, how do you know if you did a good job? Hopefully you've managed to pause your video. If not, pause it now. I want you to be your very own art gallery owner. I want you to hold your piece of paper that you've just drawn at arm's length and look at it, just like I'm doing right now. And I want you to look at it and smile and say, I had a go at this. And then I want you to tell me, what do you like about it? Do you like the colours that you used? Did you like the shapes that you used? Did you have a really good go at drawing that spaghetti bolognese or those baked beans or that turkey? Did you draw a really good book or teddy bear or Christmas tree? You could also look at it and think, if I was to do this again, what else could I add? Could you add the sunshine? Does it need a snowman? Could you use a different colour because the snowman's nose is red and I prefer orange? Who knows? But have a look and think, what else can you do? Later on, feel free to show your work to a friend or family member. Let them see what great stuff you've done. And you know what else? I'd love to see it. Ask Mum and Dad to send, or whoever you're with, to send your work to Learn with Miss L. And I'll be happy to see your work and give you some feedback as to what I think too. I bet you've done an amazing job. Well done on today's lesson that's all about imagining and recapping on your winter break. I can't wait to give you more fun lessons in the future. Have a good day.